Well, it says we're live, so I hope we're live. Welcome back. I guess YouTube decided I didn't need to stream the whole assembly of it, so this is what we got. Uh, right now, I've got it assembled. Got the bed leveled. Got the extruder height set. Extruder 2 set to extruder 1. Got the old filament, test filament that they tested it with at the factory purged out, and went through the SD card and found some of the test prints that they had listed. And so we're doing this test print. This is a two-color dragon that looked interesting. So this is the first time extruder 2 is coming out. And I'm assuming that little circle back there, well, maybe it's not, is a purge block or a white tower or something like that. Oh, we're going to outline everything in black. Now there we go. Filling in the second piece. If this prints right, we should have orange body and little black mane, claws, gills. I forget what the other pieces were. So the assembly went really straightforward. Everything, all the pieces were here. Bed was pretty well leveled from the factory. Extruder height was set, pretty much dead on. I double checked it, but I had to adjust it a little bit, and I don't know that I adjusted it right. Only thing I really don't like is you can't quite see it. The filament detector. It's loose, and I had it zip tied up there, and it came loose, and then I couldn't get the filament through it, so I decided just to bypass it for this print. I'm going to go look on the Facebook page and see if they've got a clip-on style holder that will keep that more secure. The other thing is that they show the spool holders facing forward, which I would prefer. But if you ever decide to print full height with this, your holders or your spools are going to hang out on this side, and they'll run. When this belt can go all the way up to there, so whatever you have up there is going to run into those spools. So I hung them on the backside. Doesn't seem too bad. I really don't like this. I know other reviewers have talked about the cables coming over the top. They just kind of dangle there. And if you were doing a big print, well, as the bed goes back, the cables are going to hit on it, and it's not pretty good. But I think we can print a little bracket and a guide that would hold these out at least a little ways out from the top bar, just to clean things up. But anyway, so far so good. I can get you in there closer. The first, oh, come on, focus. know you can focus, because you can focus on my hand. There you go. First layer is going down, one black, one orange. There's no Z-hop in here. I did not put on the little wiper bars yet. These little brushes. Most guys have said that they're fine, but there's not really any. Once plastic builds up on here, it's pretty much, because it doesn't scrub it back and forth. There's no motion. It's just dragging at the same point through every time, and so then you're just gumming up plastic on the nozzle anyway. So we'll come up with a better solution than what they thought of, or just print with what do they call it, ooze. Print with an ooze shield all the time if you're going to do two color. Mainly I wanted this so I could do PETG in two color, or print like Flex and PLA, or Flex and PETG, something like that. Not that I really have any projects lined up for that, but it's something that the palette can't do and my Prusa Mark III MMU2 cannot do. So I thought for the price, it would give me some pretty neat capabilities as far as being able to print some unique things. And there are a lot of fans on it, so it is somewhat noisy. Not the stepper drivers are real quiet. That's nice. And thus far, I have this same style print bed on my Creativity Elf, and it works really good. The only other thing that I don't see, which there is not like a quick release for loading on the extruder. So it has on the menu, which is a little touch screen. You're not going to be able to see it very well. There we go. On the main menu, you go to filament load, and you can load and unload the filament, but there is no manual for like release for like doing cold pulls or anything like that. So, and this style extruder, it's not my favorite, not what I would necessarily choose. But if this is a good platform, my plan is to replace these two setups with E3D Chimeras, and that way I can do flexible, because I'm not sure that, because the drive gears in this, I can see them are up here, and you have from there to there with there is a piece of PTFE tube between the extruder mount and the body of the nozzle heat hot end. Although the hot end is an all metal design, it does have a PTFE tube liner, not all the way to the nozzle, but between the extruder and the hot end. So I think flexibles could be a real challenge, especially since you can't release the extruder. You can't release the extruder to like fish around and feed the filament down in there, which if you print with very flexible filament, you know, can be a problem. But we'll see. I'm not sure what that circle part is all about, because it does it in the middle of the print, not at the beginning of the print. So we've been printing for 26 minutes and it's 3% done. So this is going to be a long, long print. But anyway, I just thought I'd follow up to my previous live stream that I did get it assembled. All the pieces are here. It's working. And I didn't really no drama to speak of. It went together real smooth and seems like a pretty quality unit. Oh, that's the other reason I want to go to a Hemera is double-sided drive gears. This is just a smooth bearing with a single-sided drive, so not the strongest thing in the world. Anyway, I will post some pictures on my Twitter and my Facebook if this comes out. So we'll see. But you guys have a nice day. Enjoy.